Hey guys, welcome to my shop. This is the first ever video tour and I hope you enjoy it. There's about 800 square feet in here, including the lathe room, which I'll show you in a few minutes. Like every other woodworker, it's not quite big enough. I wish it was a couple of feet bigger, but we all deal with what we have to deal with. There's a good balance between hand tools and power tools. I think all the main stuff that you would really need is in here, maybe a little more. And I'll show you all that stuff. There's some pieces that could stand to be upgraded, and I'll get to that eventually. I'm not dedicated to a tool manufacturer, so whatever fits the bill when I need it, that's the way I go. I get a big thrill out of helping other people with their shop, and I know I get a lot of questions on how do you organize this and organize that, and all my answers come from trial and error in this shop, so maybe you pick some things up, maybe you don't. It's all good either way. So yeah, let's do a shop tour. We're going to start out in my garage though, which is where this shop tour really should begin. Since my dust collector and my air compressor live outside of the main shop, they're all on a remote control. And yeah, let's go show you. Here it comes. There's the Clearview dust collector, oversized impeller, 5 horsepower, and 7-inch main going into the big room. Pretty ordinary garage as far as what we keep and store in here. Nothing unusual. Looks like any other garage, but we park our cars in here. Just to the right of that is a 10 by 12 room in front of where I normally park my truck, and this is the work area where the whole family has access. I use it for storing construction grade lumber and things like that as well. Kind of a little different view of the same area. Rollaway toolbox. The air compressor lives out here. Just miscellaneous garbage that we need in the house all the time. So let's move into the shop. So we'll start in the southeast corner of my shop. Over there at that little sander. It's broke right now. New one on the horizon for sure, but that one sure served me well for a long time. This is the joiner. You see the hole still in the wall from where the first dust collector came in. So we're going to fix that. That shouldn't be too bad. Just all takes time. And of course, just behind and above my joiner is my clamp rack. There's a couple on there. Like everybody else, you never have enough. The smaller clamps and charging station and whatnot are on the right there. Some bow clamps behind that. The Jessam router table. I still need to shorten up the dust hose on that, but I'll get there. It's got the big Porter cable in it. Does a pretty fabulous job. So of course there's the miter station. The adjustable fences and the Capex. All the fences are adjustable, so if I change that zero clearance fence or just want those fences out of my way for more workspace, I have that ability. I haven't taken the fences off maybe once or twice because I needed the workspace, but I still like to have the capability. Of course the spindle sander lives up there. That hollow chisel mortiser, which I don't use. I couldn't even tell you the last time I used it, mainly because the festool rack below there, I have a Domino 500 and Domzilla is down there as well. Moving further down the shop, that's the door into my wife's quilting room. I'll give you a sneak peek of that. My stand-up drill press, foot activated, a super old Grizzly, but it's been great. And of course I have all the cabinets there for miscellaneous storage of Forstner bits and all that good stuff. So it seems the question comes up all the time, how do you heat your shop? Well, this is what I do. This is a 63,000 BTU pellet stove set on a thermostat, and it does quite nicely in here. So there's kind of the hand tool portion of the shop, the hand tool wall. I do have a dedicated CT down there, and I have a drop from the clear view down there. I'm still waiting at one last clamp to hook that hose up. I've also run air over there, so I have air and 2 vacuums over there. Hopefully I should be able to clean stuff up. Bench crafted hardware. I know I did a journal on that. It's a fun bench. I sure like it. The hand planes, they don't get used as much as I'd like, but they're all there. Well, not all of them, but the ones I need. The other drawers, kind of miscellaneous stuff. Some of the larger chisels, the old beater chisels, miscellaneous sharpening stuff, calipers, that kind of thing. Again, more organization here is needed. So it's a 14-inch bandsaw there. That one doesn't move, but I've never had anything so big where I've needed it to be moved. And through that door is the lathe room and some more lumber storage and stuff. And I'll show you that next. Walking in, I have a lot of leftover parts from putting the HV or the Clearview system in, all the Nordfab piping. So I have some leftover bits for some drops I haven't made yet, and clamps and whatnot. But my cutoff bin is in here. And up above that is more lumber storage. Some shop pellets in there. This room's kind of a mess because it's been the catch-all while I've been putting in the dust collection and getting ready for the winter and everything else. But the lathe sits back there. It's got some dedicated lighting and whatnot. It works really well. On this side of this room, this is what will be the sharpening station. The Tormac's already there and the jigs and whatnot. I just haven't had the opportunity to get in here and really get organized. I'll get there. It just takes time. Shooting down this wall is a 17-inch bandsaw. That one is on a mobile base, so if I got into something large, it moves out without any problem. Door into another storage room. It's about 10 by 12, roughly 120 square feet. Just typical household storage stuff. My planer cart, there's the new 735 on order. It just hasn't arrived yet, and it will live on that cart. And that one will be dedicated to old poopy lumber, if that's what I so choose to run through it. It's been a good machine, even though it's a grizzly. I just flat haven't been able to kill it. Not due to lack of trying. We've almost come full circle in the shop. You can see that sander in the back. But this is the Supermax 1938. I haven't even pushed a piece of lumber through it yet. I did build the stand that it sits on. I know I did a journal on that. I sure like it. Looking forward to getting a chance to use it. Nothing really in the upper drawers right now. The manual for the machine, paper cleaning, that kind of stuff. Nothing fancy, but there's all the power carving stuff. And the bottom drawer houses the tenon jig. The outfeed table for my table saw is my primary workstation. Most of the drawers that are in this are fastener storage, so they're right there readily at hand. Cupboard on the left is mostly, glues and finishes and things like that. Again, it's just stuff that I readily need available. The drawers on the top have all my layout tools and things like that, moisture meter, squares, things to that nature. And there you can see kind of the dust collection coming in. It's so hard to video the dust collection stuff on the ceiling without wobbling the camera all over the place. So I know that I've posted some stills of it, and I'll try to grab some more stills and pop them into this video as well. Okay guys, there's my shop in a nutshell. It was starting to get a little bit long, so I left out the sneak peek of the wife's quilting room as well as the stills for the dust collection. If you want to see them, let me know. I'll be more than happy to shoot some more video or grab some stills for you. This will be my first posting of the shop. There'll be more renditions of it, I'm sure, and I'll try to grab some video update when I can. Until next time, guys, see you. Take care.